Back with another one. How y'all doing out there tonight? I'm back on the late side. Or morning, depending on where you at. We're gonna talk a little bit about just real life, just hustle, fitness. I've been having a lot on my mind, man. Life is real. Let's start there, man. Let's start with how real life is. Let me see. Yeah, let's start with how real life is, man. Life get real. That's something that you fully don't understand when you're young, like how serious life get once you get older. You think you might have it all figured out, or you can't wait till you grown. But when you grown, you on your own. Yeah, get real out here, man. Trying to survive. Take care of your family. I know that's something that we all want to do. We all, aspire to take care of our family, our kids, our moms, our brothers, our sisters, everybody. That's something we all can relate to, man. And that's definitely, with the type of time that I'm on. That's why I just been going so crazy lately with we were just pushing this, my content. I trade in the market, that has its ups and downs and everything, but just still showing up, doing what I'm supposed to do, just trying to stay innovative, staying sharp, being prepared for that moment. Any moment could be that moment, especially when you put the work in and you grinding for it, you know. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence when you put the work in. It's been a long day, man. I wanted to come on here earlier, but you know, hey, what's up, y'all? I'm just on here talking real life, man. Life. I'm talking life right now, but yeah, I wanted to come on here earlier, man. But it's just, it's been a long day. I probably look tired right now. Man, I've been grinding all day. I developed a new. Want to hear rid of from the. Go ahead, say what you want to say. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's run it up. I'm on the road to 1K, man. Help me get there. I'm just on here talking a little real life right now. But yeah, it's been a long day, man. I developed a new ebook. It's a 7-day booty and abs challenge for women. If you're trying to get right, hit that link in the bio. It's $7 to join. I've been working on that all day, sending it out. Yeah, I trade women and men, older women, younger women. I'm poor. I am poor, man. That's why I'm on here. I'm trying to grind and get right. I ain't rich yet. I'll be rich one day, but I ain't rich yet. I'm just grinding, bro. I'm just a black man trying to grind, man. A black man on the mission trying to grind. For sure, man. I'm hustling. I'm up late, man. Tried to get on here earlier. I got kids though, which that ain't nothing though. I bring them on here with me, but they was kind of cutting up today, so I'm like, man, I gotta wait till they go to sleep. But I'm up, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been sending out my booty and abs challenge to women all day on Instagram and Facebook. Now it's time to come on here and spread it on here, spread the message on here a little bit. Happy birthday, Byron. If you still on here, my fault, bro. Happy birthday though. 24. You on your Kobe year. Life is but a dream. Yeah, life is definitely somewhat of a dream though. You know, we all go through things, try to push through. You know, we gotta push through, keep our head up, and just try to see it through, man. But that's why I'm on here, you know, just trying to help people, connect with people, meet new people. You know, where I'm from Lorain, Ohio, which is not too far from Cleveland. It's about 30 minutes from Cleveland or so, going west. And you know, it's just a smaller place. You know, not too many people make it. You know, and I wouldn't even say it's. I can't say people don't have dreams where I'm from, but like, just not too many people make it. So, you know, it's just been a grind, man. Trying to just get out, make it out, man. I done tried so many things, failed so many times, trying so many different things. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it, and just trying to make it out, take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it, trying to survive out here, man. I know it's hard for, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I know it's hard for the most, you know, for the most of us. Just trying to figure it out and trying to survive in this world. That's what people don't talk about. You know what I mean? Everything is all fluff on the internet for the most part. Everybody rich on here. Nobody really talk about the grind and the come up, you know? And that's what I'm standing on. I'm standing on the come up. I ain't rich yet, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna influence millions of people too as well on the way. You know what I mean? Like helping people, transforming bodies, all of that. Holding people accountable, and people can hold me accountable. You know what I mean? I'm not better than nobody or above anybody to where I can't take any advice or um, I can't take constructive criticism or anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm no better than nobody else. Like I said, I'm just a man with a plan, trying to grind and make it out. Trying to grind this with this fitness, man. Fitness always just came natural to me. That's kind of why I just fit Zay and ran with it. You know, it's been in my life since I was a kid. You know, my dad started me out working out when I was young, and it's just always been a part of my life. He had me in the basement with him young. He had the weights. I'm kind of benching a little bit, but doing a little more calisthenics at the time. And, you know, I just fell in love with it. And as I got older, like I said, it was just natural. It was something that I was already familiar with growing up. So I just kind of stuck with it and just ran. And that's how FitZay pretty much came about. And then I played sports in high school, played basketball. So I, you know, worked out when I played basketball. I went to Lorain High School in Lorain, Ohio. I graduated in 2016. For fun, you got too much potential. Yeah, nah, yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm on the grind, bro. I ain't doing nothing illegal. I'm trying to see it out legally. That's why I'm on here. It's a slow uphill grind, but that's why I'm on here, man. But I appreciate y'all tapping in too, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. If you returning, I really rock with you and shout out to you, man. We gonna keep going up together. Y'all gonna watch me grow. I'm gonna grind it out, man. Grind these shorts out, these long form videos, everything. And I used to really be kind of like, I wouldn't say self-conscious, but like I really wasn't even too comfortable with even coming on here talking like that. But like, life's so real that, shoot, I'm on here, man. For sure, man. Check me out. I've been grinding for some years. It ain't like I just started yesterday or last week. I've been doing this for some time. I've been doing this since like I said, my whole life fitness. But if I'm gonna just say like consistent content and just sharing my craft with the world, it's been since like 2019. Like my dad passed. Like I said, let me go back real quick. He got me into fitness and everything. I played sports. I was still into it. But once I graduated, I kind of was like, you know, in the streets a little bit and stuff, you know, and I kind of fell away from fitness. So I say from 2016 to like 2018, so like a good 2 year span. My dad passed in 2018, and that just, lit a fire under me, man, just to put content out there. He was already telling me, like, man, you need to work out, man, you got the size, you this and that. He always believed in me before I really even seen it for real, like, So, like, I just wasn't working out, though. And then when he passed, like I said, that's what made me turn it up. Like, man, I got to lock in. Like, what else? Like, I got to lock in. And I just, ever since then, I just been working out ever since, bro. And just posting, sharing it. Even if, I feel like ain't nobody seeing it, ain't nobody caring, ain't nobody viewing it, ain't nobody sharing it. Like, I've already said sharing it, but, nothing. Like, I just kept pushing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still pushing. Like, don't nothing in life come easy, but, you know, we just got to keep working. And that's why I'm on here, man, for real, just trying to build a genuine, community of people that, really rock with my craft. I'm trying to make a real impact. So I'm just on here trying to build, trying to grow, help as many people as I can, reach as many people as I can. Get my voice out there, my face out there, my image out there, and just, introduce myself to the world. I feel like it's been long enough, for real, for I've been quiet for a long time. Like, I've been knowing, like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way. Everybody, I bet, like, for the most part, should feel like you somebody and you gonna be somebody. You know what I mean? Like, but I've always felt like that since I was a kid, though. Like, I've always believed in myself highly. You know what I mean? And just knew that I was slightly different than everybody else. Like, I'm still the same. You know what I mean? But like, just thinking wise, mindset, everything. Like, I've always been like, advanced. Like, people always said I was older than. They think I'm older than like what I am. I'm 27 right now, but even when I was younger, people, thought I was older just by my mindset and how I thought. Yeah, that would have been tight for sure, bro. I do got some stuff of them. Like, I got some videos of them still, but it's not. I don't have that many of them for it anymore. But it would have been tight. It'd have been tight for sure. Yeah, I'm just switching it up, man. Switching it up. We're gonna talk about fitness and stuff for sure, but just wanted to come on here and talk a little real life too, man. Talk about what people don't talk about, man. I ain't gonna come on here and just be all fake and goofy and no, I'm gonna come on here and be real, man. And if this for you, this for you, And if it's not, it's not. Just keep swiping. I'm here for the people that who it resonate with. Whoever up right now and just, vibing, whatever. And that's what I'm on. And just talking a little real life, man. Real life struggles, real life grind. Trying to get these ebooks and stuff going, man. Trying to reach more people. Trying to get this business off the ground. Haven't gave up. I got my LLC for my business back in 2021. Humble Fitness LLC. I got that, and I just been trying a lot of different stuff on the journey. Like, fitness has been my main niche. Like I said, it's always resonated with me since I was a kid. But like, just on the grind and on the hustle and on the come up and stuff, like, I've been trying a lot of stuff. Like, I done got my license, life insurance license. I was got certified as a personal trainer. Just trying just different stuff, man. Trading, you know what I mean? I'm still locked in with that. That's always gonna be, you know, one of the goals too, to just, see it through with trading and all that. Once I get locked in on something, I don't give up too easy. And same with even this content stuff. Like, I ain't never think I would even be on here recording and like on live talking to y'all or anybody. Like, but shit, I'm here now. And I guess that's just life. It puts you in certain situations for real. And that's just real, man. I'm a real person. I talk real stuff. And I get it in too on the workout side. And I take care of my kids. And I'm there for my peoples. And I'm trying to motivate more people. Y'all tap into the Instagram. It's the same handle as YouTube and TikTok, FitZay365. My name is the same on all platforms, FitZay365. Check me out, man. I got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good content on there. If you trying to get in shape, you need some new ideas, you tired of seeing the same people, you could go check me out, man. I got a lot of workouts, a lot of good content, a lot of valuable content for real, for real. And that's another thing too. Like I want to speak on like just my content and just my catalog that I've built over the years. And I'm gonna keep building it. The grind never stops. And I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always thinking forward. You know what I mean? You can't get caught up thinking about the last video or the last. You gotta always think ahead. Think ahead. That next video, that next idea, that you know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding, man. The camera shaking a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding, keep posting, man. And like I said, my catalog is deep too. Like I got hundreds of videos from over the years of just workouts, family content, trading content, and that's pretty much like my niche for anybody wondering like what I do or what I stand for or anything. For one, I'm a father. You know what I mean? I got three daughters, one bonus daughter, four daughters altogether. I got a fiance. You know, and I'm an influencer, an entrepreneur, trying to make a way for me and my family, just like I'm sure you trying to make a way for you and your family. I don't come on here with no negative energy, with no gimmicks. I come on here myself, being real, trying to connect, sharing my craft, fitness and everything, my knowledge with people, whether it be tips or whether it's gym humor. I'm here, man, and I'm streaming every day on TikTok and YouTube, running it up. We gonna run it up, man. And I wanted to do a video like this too, for real. Like, just really coming on here and just being real and just, you know, just really talking to the people, man. Like, letting the people know, like, that is real people out here, though. Like it's people that's really fighting and really struggling and really, putting their all into just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of people that's in the same boat. But, we all got our own individual stories. We all got our own individual stories, man. I'm just trying to make it, for me and mine, just like I'm sure you're trying to make it for you and yours. And I'm trying to influence and, inspire as many people along the way as I can. One video at a time, one live at a time. You know, you never know who watching for real. Like you never know who you inspiring or who might be looking up to you or who listening to you or who think you got a good idea or you just gotta always be an example, be a leader for real. And I ain't perfect, I try to live to by my words and live to my own advice. I mess up too, like everybody else. I'm human, but my head always in the right spot, in the right place. My heart always in the right place. I know right from wrong, you know, but I'm human, so we gonna all make mistakes. But it's just about learning and growing and just being real and being true to yourself. I rock with YouTube though for sure. Like just coming on here and just the organic, I like that a lot, man. I definitely rock with that. And I've been feeling way more comfortable coming on here and talking and stuff, especially just to whoever come and chat with me, like whether it's just just me chatting or it's you know a workout, But I appreciate everybody, man. Anybody that's watching this after I post it, if you watching it, I appreciate you, man. I'm almost 20 minutes in. If you still tapped in, I appreciate you. I feel like this gonna be a good video once it finally drop, man. Cause I've been dropping some gems and it's just real. It don't get no realer than this for real. Like I ain't gonna go into every single personal detail, you know what I mean? I probably can, but I don't really think that's for everybody, man. We just gonna sum it up as I'm human like everybody else and shit. I'm grinding too, man, trying to keep my head above water, and inspire people, faced with a lot of obstacles and, go through a lot of stuff like a lot of people. I feel a lot of different ways every day, you know. Just trying to figure it out, trying to reach more people, trying to do it organically, limited capital, you know what I'm saying? Like limited resources, and just trying to figure it out, and just be something and be somebody and just be, fulfill who I know I am and who I am in this world, you know what I mean? Like I've worked at different places and stuff, but I've always just resonated with being my own boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us feel that way, but it's just something about it, man. Like, I gotta, if you allow them to feed you, you allow them to starve you, you know? So it's really just about, just trying to figure it out, stay hustling, stay moving, and, not giving up for real. I've been grinding for a while, you know, like I said, I've worked different places and everything, and like, done nothing really resonate with me like the content, like, training people. I worked at Planet Fitness for a little while, and I had clients there and everything, and nothing really resonates with me like that. Helping people. You know what I mean? Like hearing people, like people telling me how I made them feel, or how I helped them, or how nobody else ever took the time out to show them how to do an exercise or how to do this, or like that make you feel good for real, like as a person, like when you genuinely help somebody, like in this crazy world though, in this crazy world that we live in with so much chaos, so much stuff going around, so much stuff going on, like like to just hear, or just to help somebody, like that's like a lost like gem right there for real. You don't really find people like that no more for real. Nothing's real genuine no more in this world. Like everything is real, like materialistic. Everything is real, like flashy, and everything is real. Like I don't know, man. It could be consuming for real. For real. You could get lost in all of it, like but you just gotta kind of just stay grounded and just know, your path and what you're trying to do for real, because life could definitely take you on a ride, and that goes with the people that you around, the people that you associate yourself with and all of that. Let me put a little poll on here. Yeah, you gotta watch who you surround yourself with. Protect your energy. You gotta protect your energy, man. Anytime anything lately been making me feel like somewhat of a little bit upset, I just been telling myself like, man, just protect your energy, man. Like, don't even snap, don't even, and I ain't even really, I'm not even an aggressive person like that. Like, I'm aggressive if I have to be, but I'm not aggressive. Like, I'm just overly tough, you know what I mean? I don't be on that. I'm laid back for real. And, unless I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But, I don't know, man. Let me see. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, man. We've been talking about almost 25 minutes about life, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about fitness too. We talked about a little bit about working out, but we're gonna talk about some fitness too. Let me see. And I'm just going, talking topics right off the dome. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, sometimes I write something down just so I know exactly what I'm gonna talk about or how I'm gonna go about talking about it and stuff. But tonight, I'm just like, man, I'm gonna go off the dome and just be real, man. Whoever this gravitate to, whoever stumble upon this live and decide to just check it out or subscribe, this is for them. I look at it like every day that I come on here, like, and this kind of just popped in my head, but every day that I come on here, like, and meet somebody new or somebody new subscribes or I connect with somebody new that's from a different country or a different city or a different state, it's always like, like just dope for real. Like that's what it's about, just trying to connect and grow. That's what it's that's really all it's about for real. Connecting, growing, and helping for real. Like if you're not doing that for real, it's like what are you doing? Like what are you really doing for real? But fitness though, man, fitness is life, man. Fitness is a lifestyle for sure. Like I can't imagine my life without working out anymore. Like the days when I started, as soon as I started working out again, after I stopped for a little while, like the little couple year period that I said I wasn't, like from like 2016 to 2018, like as soon as I started, I'm just like, man, like I should have been working out. Like it ain't nothing. Like you know what I mean? I'm doing push. I'm doing all this stuff. Like I'm like, man, I could have been doing it. No matter what I was doing, I could have still been working out. That was my initial thought. As soon as I started working out again, I'm like, I could have just been working out for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no reason for me to ever stop. But everything happened for a reason. Timing. You know what I'm saying? Like and I just ran with it when I did get back into it. You know what I'm saying? And I took it. I would say I took it to somewhat of a different level because like I never, even with me just posting the content and just trying to be different and find my own lane in this space. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tried to just come up with the most unique workouts that I could think of. And I just shared it with the world. You know what I'm saying? Like but I've always just tried to think outside the box and just post, just good quality, solid workouts, like no fluff, get straight to the point, you know what I mean? Like something that you can actually learn from and, take with you and, just take with you and, keep it in your own bag and, whenever you decide to work out and hit the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of free stuff that people could just take, just from that. Like I know it's a lot of people that's probably coming on here that's viewing whatever, like that's into working out or that's thinking about working out or maybe they want to work out and don't know where to start or how to work out, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm on here for, I don't know every single thing. I don't got every single answer, but I got a lot of knowledge. I got about 7 years plus, I've been working out my whole life really, but we could say since I've been a dog, I got about like 7 years knowledge of just being working out, with just normal bodybuilding training, AMRAPs, so as many rounds as possible, EMOMs, every minute on minute workouts, um, just a little bit of CrossFit. I never got into like power cleans or anything with bars and stuff too much. Like I bench and everything and stuff, but like power cleans and all of those and stuff that my wrist really ain't like that flexible like to do those type of movements. So I don't do those, but I've tried like a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? Like and now as of lately I've been diving more into um calisthenics. So just moving my own body weight, because I've been hitting weights for years. I gladly I never had any injuries or anything, but like you do sometimes feel them aches and them pains and them tweaks from them weights. You know what I'm saying? Like and just I'm cool. Like I feel like I got to a size where and I'm gonna still hit the weights. It ain't like I'm just gonna never go to the gym and I'm never gonna touch a weight. I still got weights here. So I'm looking at some two weights right in front of me right now. But like as far as just like me just going to the gym every single day, like I'd rather just, take my kids to the park and hit some pull ups or do some calisthenics right there, like some squats, dips, my nose itch. But some squats, dips, calf raises, lunges, pull ups, you know what I mean? Like there's so many different things that you could do like without having to go to the gym. And it's less time consuming, It's nothing like even if I want to just get up right now and do 15 squats, like if I was only thinking like I'm just gonna go to the gym and lift and do workouts, like you 9 times 10 you probably not gonna go right now. But the less depends on where you at though. I'm in Ohio, so it's one just turned 1:15 my time. So shout out to you wherever you at, watching this or whatever, I don't know where you at, what you doing right now, but I appreciate you tapping in. If you're new to the page, hit that subscribe. just on here talking life and fitness, man. I've been on here 30 minutes, an organic 30 minutes, man. Real 30 minutes, real talk. I ain't said no BS. And I've been on here, showing up. Even on the days where it's not a lot of people on here, I'm still showing up. Even when when it is some people on here, I'm showing up, like, and that's what it's about. Like, I feel like people get caught up in like being consumers a little bit too much when it comes to certain things, like as far as like even content or anything, like, everybody's not a creator, but at the same time though, like it's nothing to just start, like I'm not, like I said, rich yet, you know what I mean? I have goals and dreams to be, you know what I mean? And I know I'm gonna get there, you know what I'm saying? Like one way or another, however it get there, whether streaming breakthrough, whether the content pop, whether my trading take off, whatever, like I know I'm gonna get there in some way or another, like, and I got the information, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of knowledge too, like I read books and stuff, and I do a lot of research and just just preparing myself for the moment, you know what I'm saying? Just staying ready so I don't gotta get ready. But just trying to stay on point. Life try to bring you down, life try to take you through things. You try, I be trying and trying, you know what I'm saying? It feel like I'm taking steps forward, and then as soon as I take some steps forward, something pulling me back, you know what I mean? Like, I go through that too, I'm human, you know? It's real life, real life, for real, like, and I still, in the midst of everything that I go through, whether it's, just anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm still always showing up, trying to post, trying to think of something new to come up with, new to create. When should I post this? When should I post that? Is this gonna be good? Should I use this caption? Should I, I'm constantly on the clock, grinding my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, even right now, I'm on the clock still. I'm not even getting paid. I'm not getting paid to be on here, but I'm still just grinding. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even about that necessarily. Like, the goal is to get to the bag for sure, but it's really about connecting with people too. Like, and just being genuine. I feel like that's what people resonate with a lot. It's just genuine and realness. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I came on here. With the topic that I did, and just the tone and the everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a time and a place for things. And I feel like, shoot, the way I've been feeling the last few days, just a little overwhelmed and you know just trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay consistent, trying to just post and just trying to break through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, I gotta come on here and just vent a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, and I know somebody will feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, man. You know, we all go through things, all go through, our trials and tribulations. But man, it was just everything just been heavy on me lately for real, man. Just the grind and read as a man thinketh by James Allen. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out for sure. Yeah, man, just grinding and trying to figure it out. That's what it's about. Staying down for the come up. I be manifesting, a lot. You gotta manifest. I take notes and everything. Just preparing myself for, just being on point. I got a whole notebook. It's just a business notebook itself that I just write notes in that I research from Chat GBT, GPT. I'll be on there heavy for real, for real. Just doing a lot of research, man. And just asking it a lot of stuff, just trying to figure out stuff, just everything for real. Like, I'll be on there heavy. And it's crazy because, like, the questions that I'll be asking it, like, it be telling me, like, basically, like, it be telling me, like, I'll be asking it smart questions, though. I'll be like, damn, like, this is crazy. Like, I think I was asking it, like, um, I was asking them about like Elon Musk or something like that. I think I was asking like it wasn't who is the richest in the world. I think I did ask it who is the richest in the world, and then it said Elon Musk, and then I asked it like, do it think I could surpass him? And when I said that, they said the Chat GPT told me basically like me even asking that question is like different because like a lot of people not even thinking about them surpassing Elon Musk. You know what I mean? But shit, I be thinking about stuff like that. Like I think anything possible. You find the right thing that work. You innovative. You know, you invest properly. You know, you got the right resources, right, you know, connections. You are hanging around the right people, the right, you know, just the right environments. You know, any door open up. You never know. It's just about how you move and how you prepare. It's about staying ready. Yeah, man, I'm up grinding, man. 130 grind on the stream. Talk to me, chat. What's up, man? Y'all here? What's up? Y'all could be anywhere right now, man. If you rocking with me, I appreciate you. If you a returning viewer, I appreciate you. If you new to the channel, I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button. Let's run it up. I'm pushing heavy, 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 heavy on the content. Pushing heavy. It's inevitable to break through right at this point. Like they ain't gonna have no choice but to see me. I'm posting all day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. I'm posting. I'm coming up with everything I could think of, all quality, all good content and everything. But I'm posting. I'm flooding right now. Like how Young Boy be flooding the music, how he was flooding, just dropping, dropping, dropping. That's what I'm on. Or like we could even go to Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne was just hopping on everybody remix, dropping everything. Oh, shit. Damn, my phone just fell. But yeah, like even when Lil Wayne was dropping, 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 and that's me right now. I'm dropping. I'm dropping right now. Content. If you don't want to see it, I don't want to see you. Dropping the content, man. Dropping the content, dropping some gems, you know, dropping some experience. I be on here kicking it with the youth a little bit. You know, sometimes the young guys be on here and I be talking to them. You know, I'm just trying to spread love and positivity, man. Love, positivity, and wisdom, man. I'm only 27, but shit, I done been through a few things, man. I done been through a thing or two. I done been through a thing or two or three. That's the grind, man. That's the hustle. That's the real life hustle, man. That's what people don't come on here and tell you. You know, I follow a lot of motivational people, a lot of entrepreneurs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like, you don't really see pages and you don't really see people that come on here and like they tell their story, but like chest and back today, back chest and back day today. Yes, sir. You what you doing? You doing like you hitting the weights? I've been doing calisthenics for real, so like push-ups, dips, pull-ups, lunges, squats. Like I ain't really been doing the weights at all lately. Probably like the past month that I ain't been hitting the weights. I need some chapstick. Mix of both. Yeah, that mix of both gonna get you right for sure. You know, the push-ups and stuff gonna stick with you regardless. The weights and stuff, niggas like way deflate a little bit after they come off them weights for a little bit, but you know the push-ups and stuff, they gonna have you walking around, nigga, like you Popeye. Been going light on weights to preserve the body. Yeah, we definitely, man. I was telling Jamar the same thing. Like, we getting older for real. You know what I mean? Like, the weights and stuff, cool, but man, we didn't play. We hooped for so many years, played so many games, so many tournaments, so many scrimmages. Like, and then just lifting and stuff in itself, it'd be like it's a lot of strain on our body. Obviously, we ain't make it pro, but shit, niggas still played a lot on the court, like just at the parks. I guess there's a lot of strain on our bodies for real, like. So there ain't nothing wrong with just hitting, just body weights and stuff too from time to time or taking it light. Definitely got to take it light. I've been hitting it, doing the more the calisthenics just with, having a little more free time to having to go to the gym. Going to the gym, it'd be a lot of like just time consuming. So, it open up a little more time when you ain't going to the gym as much. But I'm trying to just be right, man. Stay in shape, stay fit, stay functional, be able to just play with my kids and stuff. You gotta meet my son too. I had a little Zay Jr. He funny. You gotta meet Zay and you gotta meet Yanni. Man, they got a gym. Yeah, they got the gym. Yeah, that's smooth. I seen Benz was working out of his job too. That's raw though. Niggas definitely get a little bit of work in. Yeah, you gotta meet Lil Zay and Jr. Yanni. Run them all on my last break. Oh yeah, you get into it. You hustling. On the break, my guy ran the mile on the break though. No, that's hustle for sure. Even little stuff like that though, like typical people not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be different. You gotta be like that to do that. Niggas going to sleep on break. My nigga ran the mile. I gotta go on TikTok live too in a little bit. I gotta make my rounds. I've been on here for almost 45 minutes. Just on here talking real spill, man. Trying to connect with some people, man, and grow. Yeah, that's how it be. I was saying that on my one YouTube video I just posted, my calisthenics workout video. I was saying like I be thinking about that. Like only when I'm the only person at the gym or like just working out in the area by myself. Like sometimes like where I stay at, like I just go to the parking lot and just hit the rope. And I just be thinking like, damn, all these, apartment buildings and stuff, and like, or when I'm at the gym, like, and I just be like, damn, I'm the only one here though. Like, it feel good in a way, like you feel like, nigga, you working while everybody's sleeping for real. You putting in that work while they all, slacking. All my kids sleep, everybody, the whole house sleep. This was the best time for me to come on tonight. It be loud during the day sometimes. And then my kids, they close in age for real. Yanni, she gonna be 2 in October, and Junior just turned 3 months yesterday on the 14th because he was born on Valentine's Day. He they so close in age and stuff, man. They be trying to cut up sometimes at the same time. 1 minute Yanni probably crying, she stopped, then Junior start crying. Sometimes they crying at the same time. I'll be like, man, y'all trying to make a nigga go bald. Oh, that they ain't crying. They be cool though, man. They good. They getting big, getting big fast, learning, smart. And I know yours is too, for real. I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said that she had ran into your mom when she was getting her hair done. And she said that she had asked about me and or whatever, and she said that she had showed her a picture of Clover. And I'm like, yeah, I think she said that your mom said Clover was like a handful or something. I'm like, man, because she's so smart. That's how Julie daughter is, how Millie is. Shit. They be so smart that they be off the chain sometimes. Just too smart. man, nigga just trying to put on for the fam, man, put on for these kids, put on for they kids, you know, put on for the city. I've been seeing some growth though, like, you know, even through the struggles and through the, you know, the ups and downs, like I've been seeing some growth, like, so like, I know it's a light at the end of the tunnel, but shit, sometimes that motherfucker be black as hell. That motherfucker be black as hell sometimes, gang. Niggas be feeling like this shit. You gotta really have, really, nigga, only the strong survive. You really gotta be strong minded for real, for real. This shit get heavy. Whether it's just like, you know, just life in general, like shit, you know, working, whatever, like, sometimes that shit be like, man, niggas trying to be free. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, I was telling, I forgot who I was talking to. I'm like, man, niggas ain't, and I know, you know, everything is temporary, you know, it's steps to stuff, but it's like, man, niggas ain't go to school for 12 years to grow up, for somebody to tell a nigga what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then niggas be too smart, too smart for that. Like, you know, I don't think I'm, you know, the smartest or I know everything, but at the same time, though, I be knowing that I got a lot of information and a lot of knowledge for real. And like sometimes it really be just like coming down to like us just in our reach. You know what I'm saying? Like we be having the right ideas, we be having the right mindset, the right, you know, ambition, all of that. But like we don't be, you know, our voice ain't getting heard, you know, our, you know, what we standing for ain't getting heard, you know, we ain't reaching the right community, the right people, the right, you know what I'm saying? That's what that be coming down to, man. But shit, niggas just gotta keep pushing for real, until, you know, you get that breakthrough. I be thinking about, if you know, if you still even on here, I be thinking about what your dad said before about like, you know, once you really just duck off for real and just lock in, like, you nigga, everything gonna come for real. Like the girls gonna be there, all of that for real. Like that's real, man. It's really about just locking in, getting it in. I took a rest day today. I did push-ups and stuff yesterday. Today I took a rest day. I usually rest like really like once to twice a week. Other than that, I'm going hard at least 5 days. Even if it's just for a couple minutes. Like, I ain't gonna say a couple minutes, but like even if it's just for like, you know, just a little bit of time, it don't even gotta be a long time. Like I'll just do some squats or I'll just do some, you know, just something little for real, like some lunges or just some calf raises or something. Just something. Like I always say, like some work is better than no work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always better to do something than nothing. But yeah, I just been grinding, man. I just developed this 7 day booty and abs challenge for the ladies. Created that. The link in my bio for that is a $7 fee to join, one time purchase. Um, you know, I'm just trying to impact as many people. You know, I made the 7 day FitZay365 Homebody workouts challenge for the fellas. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I gotta reach. You know, I gotta somehow touch the women. You know, it's women that watch me too. You know, watch my videos and watch my stories and watch my, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I gotta somehow find a lane and find a way to tap into them. You know, and even my formula, like what I've been doing, like to even like push that, has been like, you know, I feel like I kind of found a little way a little bit, cause like I haven't been really using Snapchat at all. Like, nigga, my old Snapchat account had got took down, so like I had to start all over from start over from fresh. Like, and so I've been posting on my public story, and the public story's low key been going up for real, for real. So what I've been doing is I've been noticing like, okay, when I post my stuff on my public stories on Snap, majority of the people that's like tapping in is girls for real. Like it's girls watching me. So I'm like, man, they watching, they adding, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, man, I gotta think. So shit, I'm like, I'm gonna come up with a ebook for the girls, you know what I'm saying, for the women. And I put that mug together, dropped it, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. And I got like 3 sales so far. 3 people that bought it so far. The Booty and Abs Challenge, 3 women bought it so far. So I'm just trying to keep pushing it, man. Keep trying to run it up. That and the, my home body weight, body workouts challenge, home body weight workouts challenge, that too. Sometimes that should be hard to say all in a row. But I'm trying to push that too, man. Get that to, a lot of people that, don't know where to like start or how to start or what to do. I got the ebooks, the 2 week, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month ebooks. Um, what else? The ebooks, yeah, and the challenges. That's what I'm offering right now. That's what services I'm offering. I'm offering the 7-day FitZay365 Home Bodyweight Workouts Challenge. That's a $15 fee to join, one-time purchase, and I'm offering the $7 Booty and Abs Challenge for the women. Let's get it. I've been on here for almost an hour. Damn, phone keep falling. Been on here for almost an hour, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. If you new to the channel, hit that subscribe. If you've been, here, if you returning, I appreciate you for rocking with me. I'm gonna keep pushing, man. We're gonna keep grinding, keep working, keep staying focused, and just, I'm gonna take y'all with me on this grind, man. On this, on this crazy thing, crazy ride of life we on, And that's it, man. FitZay out. I'm gonna tap in.